Hi, we're Mark and Estella Trossel. We serve with Wycliffe Bible Translators in Papua New Guinea. We work with the Papua New Guinean organization known as BTA, Bible Translation Association of Papua New Guinea.
If you're watching this, we want you to know that you're talking to two people who are really passionate about missions, and as my husband has mentioned, you know Ron and Star Nelson, they are great ambassadors for the world, for God's kingdom. And you may be wondering, how do I get involved in missions? Talk to them. Ask them. They have answers. They have probably suggestions. But I just want to encourage you, especially if you're African American watching this, you have a place on the mission field. When God gave the command for us to go ye into all the world, it wasn't just to a select group of people. It was to all the churches. And on the field, there's a group of people that are missing, and they're African Americans. Trust me, I'm speaking from personal experience. We have a huge impact, and we can connect really easily with the people on the field, but we're not there. So whatever you do, whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're hearing this, especially if you're African American, talk to Ron.
I'm Emily Niederman. I had the pleasure of going on a Haiti missions trip last month, maybe 2 months ago, a little less than that, with Ron and Star Nelson, and it was an incredible experience to go with them, and we would do the bag check, we would get ready to go into the country. I realized more and more how much Ron and Star were like great mission parents and that they would take care of all of us just like a little flock of sheep. It was really great to be able to serve under such great leaders who knew what would be the most, they were obviously led by God to know what would be the most effective work to get our hands on at that moment through anything, through talking to people, through interacting with the kids. And personally, I just felt God speak to me louder than ever before when I was just dedicating my 24 hours after 24 hours to serving Him.
My name is Pastor Amisi. I'm from Regis Baptist Church. As you can see the church behind, that's where I serve. I've been a youth pastor in the last 10 years, and I'm also in charge of missions and evangelism in the church. And I'm glad that I met Ron and Star. They have been a blessing to us, and there's something that I shared to them that I felt deeply in my heart as I've been thinking and praying and asking myself, why don't we have more of our brothers and sisters, especially the Black American community, come to share with us the gospel, just come and be with us and be able to spread the word of God more, because there have been a question in the community concerning the white people. They seem to be more interested in coming and bringing the gospel and just visiting schools and universities and encouraging students, but there's been a need. The need has been that the black community has been neglecting their roots, because when Ron and Star came, I felt more connected to them. I felt I relate with them more because I'm not being biased, I'm not being racist, but it's the truth. There's so much that we connect with, and I feel there is a big void that the black community can be able to fill, and the void is their love and their presence that is really needed in Africa today, especially in Kenya. So I'm requesting the whole community in America, especially the black community, to not forget where they came from. Africa, where we have so much connection with, and especially sharing and their presence. Like Stone and Rad, their presence has just been a blessing. You don't have to come with anything, you just have to come all the way and be able to share the good news, because that can make a difference. Connection. And so I'm urging all the black community to please remember to come and be able to spread the word of God and be able to be a blessing to us. This has been in my heart. This is a prayer that I pray, and I pray that as I speak on camera to Ron right now, that this will be able to be a message that will spur revival in Africa because of your coming. This is just going like the children of Israel going back to Israel after being in Egypt. And I pray to God that you will come back home and be able to be a blessing to us who are waiting for you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you and your wife for a great presentation, because it not only was informative, but it moved our hearts with the videos and the presentation that you brought, the pictures from overseas, and your interaction of your personal experiences. I think it touched everybody. So we were just excited that you were here, and most of all, we're excited about the message you brought. It motivated us to be about obeying the Great Commission.
I'd just like to add that this was one of the most wonderful experiences that I've ever had, and it opened my eyes to world mission, and I realize now that people really do need me. And I want to be that one that obeys that commission, to go into all the world and preach the gospel.
Highly recommend Ron and Star Nelson and their presentation with the Sowing Seeds of Joy ministry. I think your church would really benefit from their insight.